Aaron Burr, Vice President to Thomas Jefferson and former Senator of New York. Alexander Hamilton, former Secretary of Treasury to George Washington and one of the founding fathers of the United States of America. Between these two men, one of the most famous feuds of our nation broods. Tonight on Colonial News, we look deeper into this riveting conflict that has persisted inside the country's political realm. Tonight, we have Aaron Burr here to speak to us. First off, thank you for taking the time to come on our show.
You're welcome.
Do you have anything to say before we start?
I hate Alexander Hamilton.
Why?
I could have been president. I could have been the third president of the United States of America, but because of him, I am only vice president.
But didn't you run for vice presidency during the election?
It wasn't just my presidency he cost. I ran for governor of New York and lost because of Hamilton. I was nominated quartermaster of the U.S. Army and lost because of Hamilton. I ran for governor of New York once again, and guess who was there to thwart my plans? Hamilton. Everything bad that could happen and did happen was all because of Hamilton. Take a look at this picture. Tell me what you see.
It's the Boston Massacre.
Take a look at it again.
It's Alexander Hamilton.
Yes, Alexander Hamilton was behind the Boston Massacre.
Just as the quarrel reached a boiling point, conflicts quickly escalated to violence in a series of letters between the two men regarding an article in the Albany Register. The aforementioned conversation has been acquired by Colonial News for the world to observe. Burr first sent a letter inquiring,
Dear Mr. Hamilton, an article in the Albany Register by Dr. Charles D. Cooper stated that you spoke despicable opinions about me during a dinner party. I was just wondering if this was true or not, and if it is true, then I demand an apology.
To which Hamilton replied,
Dear Mr. Burr, I have no idea what you're speaking about, so please stop jumping to conclusions, you insignificant ant, you four-eyed brace.
Later in the letter, Hamilton goes on a boasting tangent.
Do you know who I am? I'm Alexander Hamilton. I created the National Bank. Do you see this $10 bill? Do you see that face? Yeah, that's my face. 300 BC, Alexander the Great. 18th century, I am Alexander the Greater. And I believe soon in the 21st century, there will be an Alexander the Greatest. He'll probably look like me.
It's time to do.
I'm not actually gonna shoot him. I'm not gonna kill him or anything. That'd be immoral. I'm just gonna take my gun. I'm gonna go up in the air and go, bam, bam.
Alexander Hamilton thinks he can mess with me? He doesn't know what I'm capable of. I didn't choose the thug life. The thug life chose me.
Bam.
Alexander Hamilton, how does it feel now that you have been shot? Alexander Hamilton. Hamilton